This is Bryson Fowler, and we are live here at Tobacco Cabana here in Cedar Hill, Texas. And I have the greatest honor of introducing to you the owner, Bob the Heartthrob Dahlquist.
You got it. You're close. You're close. That's close. That's close.
I've been practicing his last name for the past 10 minutes, guys, and I still ruined it. So like it's Swedish, right?
It's Swedish. Yes.
It's Swedish.
Swedish.
It's Swedish.
Swedish. Yes.
Swedish.
Yes.
So my man over here is pause. He's a pipe guy, right? So he's the first guy that actually sold me my first pipe. Again, no pause, like pause, did he? What? You know what? Whatever, right? We're talking about pipe tobacco.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
We are.
I can say it. I can say it. So he actually sold me my first pipe. I am still learning to be patient on how to pack it. He showed me how to pack it. Whatever he taught me,
Load it, light it, and love it.
man, whatever you taught me, I forgot it. As soon as I took it home, I was like, yeah,
You're not the first one.
I gotta practice it. But we're here. I want you to talk to us about everything that you have to offer as far as the Tobacco Cabana and the cigars that you sell here.
Okay.
But first off, people want to know, who the hell is Bob? Where's Bob?
Well, Bob came to work here 8 years ago, and I was going through a divorce. I'm not going to get into that, but my brother said, "Hey, man, why don't you come work up here?" He was managing the place, and I said, "Okay." So I came up here and I started listening to my brother talk about cigars, and and he knew so much about all the cigars. He's like knew where the wrappers and the binders and the fillers were made, and he knew who made them, and the guy that made it, and the date it was made, and just stupid information, right?
Right.
And I was
Dark
like,
nerd.
and for me, I always like to make a name for myself anywhere I go. I like to check out the guy next to me thinking, okay, I got to be better than him.
Right, right.
And I was lost. Actually, I was just completely lost.
I'm running, I'm gunning.
Yeah, with the amount of information. And he sold me my first pipe, and I just fell in love, man. I just fell in love. So I came up with the broad idea that we have about 100 different loose leaf pipe tobaccos here, and I just started A through Z smoking all the pipe tobaccos.
Really?
And then started coming up with my own mixes, and then just got a name for myself. And now I make people custom blends.
Wow.
My favorite thing, I was telling Sean earlier, that my favorite thing to do is to make you a blend, right? And people go, "Hey, man, can you make me that blend that you made me last time?" I say, "No, I'm going to make you something different."
Right.
Because I want to take people on a journey, Same with, cigars,
Right.
You don't start off with a $30 or $40
Cigar.
licencia, you start off with some,
Well,
nice.
if you do, you don't know it's $30. And it's just wasted on you.
Yeah, it's just wasted on you. Just wasted on you. So I try to teach people on this pipe journey, and we start off with very mild blends. There's 3 different categories of pipe tobacco. It's non-aromatic, aromatic, and English blend, which is also called Oriental. Those are your stronger, more powerful tobaccos. So, yeah.
So when you go to mixing something for a novice, what do you usually start them out with?
Something sweet, usually like a Cavendish, or, and then add a little bit of flavor in there to it. So when they're smoking it, it has a nice taste to it, has a nice room note. Room note is the smell that everybody else is smelling. It's very important to me that any mixes that I make, when I give it to you, you smell it, you go, "Oh, brilliant." You go home, you're tasting the same thing that you smelt in the mixing bowl, and whoever's around you is smelling the same thing. So,
okay. I also heard you had a tobacco called Chicks Dig It.
I do. Yeah.
Run me through that.
Okay. So Chicks Dig It is actually called Aristocrat, for anybody who knows, or HS3. That's the name. That's the name where it comes from, the vendor, like that. But we had this customer that came in. He was 7'3".
It was taller than you.
Yeah. He had to turn sideways and bend down to get through the door.
Yeah.
So he comes in, and he used to love to get HS3, and he just, "Man, I love this." And not a very attractive. He was beaten by the ugly stick a few times. Okay, not a very attractive man.
Right.
But he'd say, you know, I go these bars and I smoke this pipe and I smoke this tobacco and the chicks dig it. So we just adopted the name Chicks Dig It, and it just kind of stuck. So
is it like, is it the aroma? Is it sweet? Is it?
yeah, Chicks Dig It is definitely sweet, and honestly, chicks do dig it. I get guys in here all the time saying, you know, my wife doesn't like the smell of my cigar. I say, okay, well, thought about a pipe. And they go, oh, no, pipes are too much trouble. And I sit them down, walk them through the process. They come back a week later, go, oh my God, my wife loved it. She actually sits out on the back porch with me while I smoke.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Probably ruined a lot of people's quiet time.
I haven't had that complaint yet, but I see, yeah, I can definitely see
like now she won't go away.
She won't go away. Yeah.
So you got a assortment of pipes here.
Yeah.
Right. Can I call them pipes?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I know they're near and dear to you.
They are. Yeah.
How do we even go about like loading it and cleaning it and all that?
So let's start off first. If you're looking for a pipe, the three things that you need to know about when you buy a pipe is, does it look good to you? Does it feel good in your hand? And can you afford it?
Right.
The rest of it's just artistic. You know, the artisan. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But, you know, most people, I mean, the saying goes, cigarettes are an addiction. Cigars are a hobby, but pipes are a religion. So most people who buy a pipe, usually within a year, they're into, they've got a dozen pipes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I bought one, and it's kind of like in the reverse for me. It's probably because I still need practice at it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but that's what I'm here for. Yeah.
Fact.
You need to bring your pipe in, and I'll sit down with you, and we'll just smoke together. I'll walk you through any kind of issues that you have. The one thing I would say to most people is find yourself a good tobacconist that knows something about pipes and actually cares about you.
Right.
Right. You get a lot of times that these guys that say, oh, I've been watching all these YouTube videos. Please stay off of YouTube.
I mean, hey, for those of you that are on YouTube, stay on this channel.
No,
right?
Stay off of YouTube. Okay, stay away from this guy. Stay away from the guy that you get on there and, oh, I'll click on this. Looks like an interesting pipe video.
Right.
And he tells you the 20-minute country western song about how his wife left him, his dog ran away, his truck broke down, and that's why he's making the video today.
Oh, okay.
Because that's the guy, you know, no, man, I just want to know how to load the pipe.
Right.
You know, especially for novice people. I just want to, if I'm loading it correctly, am I lighting it correctly? How do I keep it lit? We've talked about doing a pipe 101 on YouTube, just little 2-minute videos, little short videos. How to pick out a pipe.
That actually matters.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, you helped me pick out one pipe. I didn't know where to start.
Yeah.
Right. And then me having the expensive taste that I'm my own worst enemy to my pocketbook.
Yeah.
So you're like, hey.
Yeah.
You're not ready for that.
Not necessary
to this. And you helped me pick out a pipe that was for a novice.
Yeah.
And then you helped me learn how to load and light.
Yeah.
And again,
we need to
revisit it.
But that's okay. You know, I tell a lot of people, I try to give them like a little bit of 5-minute dissertation on this, right? Because I don't want to overload them with information.
Right.
Because if you get overloaded with the information, okay, imagine it this way. You haven't never hit a golf ball, and you get up there and Tiger Woods is right directly across from you before you even swing the club, and he's telling you how to put your hips, how to put your shoulders, how to hold the club, where to put your hands, where to put your eye, how to stand there and your feet. And by the time you swing it, you're like, I don't want to do this.
At all.
Right.
Not at all.
Yeah. It's too much.
Yeah.
So that's why I try to just do basic stuff and then let me take you on your journey. Again, if it's not me, it's somebody else, you know, that actually cares about it, but don't let them overload you with information. It's too much.
It's funny that you related to golf because I hate golf. And our friend at Mature Legacy, Mr. Sean Jones, this is actually his stick, it's Fortitude. I'm gonna cut it with my Kingpin Luxury cutter. You can pick it up here at Tobacco Cabana, and I'm gonna light it with my Kingpin Luxury torch while we keep diving into the experience is.
I'm gonna keep smoking my pipe because Sean has made me smoke six cigars today. So
Sean will do that to you. Sean will do it to you. So
try to some cigars today, guys. No, man, we're smoking together. Smoke this.
Smoke this.
Yeah.
Smoke this.
Yeah.
Now smoke this. I know you're done with that. Now put that down. Put this. Try this. So shout out to Sean Jones, a love guy.
Man.
He's agitated when you become friends and family with him. So be careful.
No, good dude. Probably one of the best people I've come across in this industry for sure. Not kissing your butt, Sean, but what a good. I wouldn't give this love to him in front of his face. I'll do it on camera. So,
so guys, this is the 42 I'm smoking on. It's near and dear to my heart. One of my staples, and it's really my everyday smoke from Matured Legacy. So he has several different blends. He has a new one that's coming out, so stay tuned. We'll talk about it later. You can also pick those up here at Tobacco Cabana here in Cedar Hill, Texas.
yes, you can.
Come visit Bob.
Please do.
So Bob, back to
Pipes?
pipes.
Yeah.
Talk to us.
So the one thing, if you're considering a pipe versus cigar, it's not an and or thing, or it's not an or thing. You're not either a pipe smoker or a cigar smoker. I love a good cigar. I want to be able to sit down and enjoy the cigar.
Right.
But if I'm working or got other things going on, I can pick up my pipe. I can take a couple of quick hits off of it and sit it back down again, come back to it.
Right.
That's the difference between a cigar and a pipe. Is a cigar, you let it go out, you try to relight it, doesn't always taste good.
Right.
With a pipe,
Cut off the ash.
yeah. With a pipe, you can come back to it a couple days later and it's still good. So you don't have to humidify pipe tobacco like you do cigars. It's a different animal.
That's fair. So with the actual particular tobacco, how do you have to store it?
So you don't have to humidify it. No Bovita packs necessary. You can get a canister. You don't want it to dry out too much. Ziploc baggies that we give it to you in, we'll keep it fresh 6, 7, 8 months. I've had tobacco that I just found recently that was 3 years old.
Oh, wow.
And it's been sitting back there in the storage room, and I lit it up and I was just very, very happy.
So a long shelf life.
Oh yeah, long shelf life.
Long shelf life.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
The cool thing about pipe tobacco is you can actually add a little bit of moisture to it. I would definitely recommend using a tequila or a vodka, a clear liquor, because any dark liquors are going to have sugars in them.
Yes.
But that clear liquor, and you can just add it to your tobacco, just let it kind of sit there for a week, lay it out on a paper towel, let it get back right to its right moisture content, takes about an hour or two, and then smoke it. And then it's going to taste like your favorite tequila or your favorite vodka.
Wow.
Yeah.
So why is the sugar important in the whiskey?
Well, because the sugar will actually clog up your pipe. So a lot of people they'll clean their pipes with bourbons and whiskeys, but don't recommend that.
Right.
Use a clear liquor. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Everclear is the best way to clean it.
Everclear.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the best way to put you to sleep.
Yeah. But Everclear is one that's guaranteed you're not going to be drinking it afterwards.
Facts.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Get one of those little airplane bottles and
Jesus.
yeah.
Whew. And it's cold. So Everclear will warm you right up. You'll be outside with shirtless.
So, going back to pipe or cigar, I do both. I love both of them. I enjoy both of them very, very much. I am not as adept or as knowledgeable about cigars as I am pipe tobacco. I kind of went down the rabbit hole of information. And, but, the way I put it, especially if you're on a budget, if you have $100 and you give it to a pipe smoker and a cigar smoker, in the end, the cigar smoker is going to have $100 worth of ash, and the pipe smoker is going to have a nice $70 pipe and probably some pipe tobacco left over.
Oh, wow.
So it's only about it's $7.50 an ounce. An ounce will last you anywhere between 7 and 10 pipe loads. So
just depending on how frequent you smoke.
Yeah. And a pipe load is anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, damn it.
Yeah.
I gotta switch hobbies. Like
I said, I'm not giving either one of them up. So I just, it depends on the time when I really want to enjoy it.
So educate us on what we have on the table here.
Okay. Yeah. So I brought a couple over. This is a Savinelli alligator. Savinelli and Petersons are some of my favorite pipes. There's a lot of nice pipes out there, but they're my two favorite. They're actually branded out there right now. They run anywhere between $100 and $300, depending on what you get. This particular pipe right here is $190. It's called the Alligator. I don't know if you guys will get a little close up with that later, but that's just kind of a little short smoke. Again, you know, people ask me, is it a bent pipe? Do you go with a straight pipe? How do we do this? And again, it's what feels good in your hand, you know? So I particularly like a bent pipe.
Let me hold that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me hold that. Let me put this down.
If you got a big hand, that one's pretty good for it.
Yeah, I like the feel of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That...
Thing about Savinellis and Petersons are they're handmade. So they will retain their value. Like you could buy this pipe today and you could smoke it for 5 years as long as you took care of it and turn around and sell it for about the same price you bought it for.
Oh, wow.
They retain their value very, very well.
Wow.
If you're buying a basket pipe or an estate pipe, meaning a pipe that's previously been used or a cheaper brand, one that's been manufactured, then, you know, they just don't hold their value very well. They smoke just as fine, but they just don't hold their value well. I did bring a couple. Go ahead.
I was because I'm going to ask a dumb question.
No, there's no dumb question.
I didn't know.
Okay.
It's like, okay, so what is the deal with a corncob pipe?
So corncob pipes, okay, you want density in the wood or whatever you're smoking out of, okay?
Okay.
So because you don't want to smoke the wood, you want to smoke the tobacco inside the wood.
Right.
So if you had something like a walnut or a pine or something like that, they do make walnut pipes, but again, they're not very good. Usually they have like a little metal insert inside of them. So you want something like a briar. A briar is a root from a tree that they harvest and make most pipes out of. Make them out of cherry wood, olive wood. There's several different woods that they make out of. But to the corncob, that has got to be, and I don't know the exact history of it, but that has just got to be somebody who had lost his pipe and didn't have another way to smoke his tobacco. Some hillbilly that just figured it out. And then they figured out, oh, this is a really great way to smoke a pipe.
Yeah.
So corncob pipes are around $10 if it's just a regular corncob pipe. Missouri meerschaums, highly recommend that you look that up. Missouri meerschaums are a more of a finer corncob that they've taken, they polished and, you know, honed a little bit better than regular pipes. But yeah, corncob pipes are just fine. You're going camping or fishing or something, throw one of those in your pocket. That way, if you lose it or drop it or
you're not hurt.
You're not, yeah, it's not a big deal.
So let's go on to the next one.
Okay, so this is what they would call a Sherlock Holmes pipe or Cavendish pipe.
Solve mysteries and murders.
Yeah.
Murders.
Yeah. You can just imagine, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's several different styles of this one. This one's pretty basic. I didn't have, but I wanted to show you the church warden. So church warden is basically anything that's 8.5 inches or longer.
Okay.
Some people might argue with me about that. Some people say it's 10 inches or longer. And there's two different stories. I'm going to give you both the stories just because we're online and somebody's going to say, no, Bob's wrong. So I'll give you the two different church warden stories.
Well,
so,
cool. As long as they're saying that something's wrong, there's good dialogue and there's conversation.
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
100%. So the church warden was the pastor of the church back in the 1500s, all right, 16th century. And what they would do is they'd measure from his lip to his hip, and that's how long the stem of the pipe would be. So he was able to hold it down here. Can I stand? Is that going to be a problem? Yeah. So they'd measure from his lip to his hip.
As you guys can see how tall this man is.
And that's how long the pipe would be. So you can imagine him standing behind the pulpit yelling, you know, his fire and brimstone, let's go burn some witches, you're all going to hell. And then he'd smoke on his pipe and smoke would come out from behind the pulpit. Okay? So if you could blow smoke out of your mouth back in the 1500s, you were either considered a deity or a devil.
Right.
Now, if you're the
No in
pastor,
between.
no in between, deity or devil. So that's the one story. That's why it's called the church warden. The second story is that people in church used to like to smoke their pipes, so they needed a pipe long enough that would hang out the window so they wouldn't bother the ladies in the church. Pick your story.
Well, you know, you gotta
I like the first one of
find a way to compromise that.
Yeah.
Hey, you want me to go to church? I need to be able to smoke. Smoke a pipe. I get it.
so not to change the subject, but same subject, but you know the story of the first cigar.
No, I don't.
Okay, so the first written account of cigars was when Christopher Columbus came over here to America, and he saw these Indians smoking this conical shaped tobacco leaves wrapped in another tobacco leaf.
Mm.
This is the first written account of a tobacco leaf written or, you know, wrapped in another tobacco leaf. So anyway, one of his lieutenants took this back to Spain, and he's back there and he's on his front porch smoking this conical shaped thing. And some people walk by, and remember what I said, you're either considered a devil or a deity. Right. And they said, oh, he's blowing smoke out of his mouth. He must be a devil. So they actually imprisoned him for 7 years.
Jesus.
And when he comes out of prison, everybody's doing it.
So y'all persecuted me for this, and y'all are out doing it now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy work.
Kind of like other things people smoke.
Exactly. Very true.
So that's the church warden. Church wardens come in several different shapes. This is a straight.
So I must ask,
Yes,
since we're talking about from the lip to hip, right? Yeah. So does size matter? This is an ongoing thing throughout the cigar world. Does size matter, whether you're Churchill, Lancero, with pipe smoking?
So that's a really great question, but I'm going to go back to what we said before. Does it look good to you? Does it feel good in your hand? And can you afford it? That's really all that matters. Now, the difference is between a short pipe and a long pipe is the smoke will be cooler by the time that it reaches your mouth. So if you're having a problem with tongue bite is real quick, just a little burn that you get on the end of your tongue when you start to learn how to smoke a pipe, because that hole is the size of a pin and the hole in the back of your cigar is the size of a dime, right? So that's the difference. You will get tongue bite. So a lot of people like the longer because they don't get the tongue bite. Okay. But tongue bite is a temporary thing that all new people go through, because when you're drawing it across your tongue as opposed to
just puffing it inside your mouth completely.
Which brings me to my next one, which is a P-lip. So the P-lip, the hole is on the top, and the smoke goes across the roof of your mouth instead of across your tongue. So
that's deep.
We're gonna keep moving on?
Yeah.
Okay, so
we're rocking.
Back in the 20s, there was a guy named Kirsten, and he was an airplane engineer, all right? And he smoked a pipe, and he thought there's got to be a better way to engineer a pipe. So he engineered the Kirsten. So this is absolutely my favorite, fantastic pipe.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. But the interesting part of this is it's got a cooling rod on the inside.
Wow.
This is all airplane grade aluminum. It's got a carburetor.
Oh, wow.
On the end of it. So
you really engineered that.
You can turn the smoke up or turn it down, depending on how much smoke that you're getting. And the thing about Kirstens that I love is this bowl unscrews off of here, and it's completely interchangeable with any other Kirsten on the planet.
Wow.
It's ever been made. So they don't make them anymore.
So it's like an Apple iOS system.
Yeah.
Any Apple works on the iOS.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Got it.
It's proprietary.
Proprietary.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But this is my favorite one that I wanted to show you guys. This isn't my favorite one. This is close to my favorite one. This is also a Kirsten. Right? But the interesting thing about this one is that we actually got the paperwork with it when we bought it. It's never been smoked.
Wow.
So we have the original provenance with it. You know, shows you how to clean it and how to light it, how to love it. The only thing missing is the original warranty card.
Wow.
So, but the cooler thing, even cooler than that, is here's the original receipt. 1977.
Jesus.
$14.50.
I wonder what that thing's going for now.
We're asking $300 for it.
See, that's quadruple.
Now you can probably get one for about $200, but you know, with all the provenance on it, you know, it's just too cool.
I mean, so, it is technically what will be antique.
Definitely an antique. Yeah, for sure. Especially since they don't make them really anymore.
Right.
Now I did hear recently that somebody said that they were making like up to like 80 of them. I don't know if he was lying to me or not because I hadn't heard that. So if
And I mean,
they don't make very many of them.
you would know this.
I would think I would know.
Right?
Okay, so you ready for the cool one?
Yeah.
Have we moved on yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so meerschaum is a rock that they excavate out of Turkey. And remember we were talking about the density of the pipe.
Right.
Okay, so meerschaum is a rock that they excavate out of Turkey. They, kind of like the limestone around here. Okay, it's the same thing. It's like dinosaur bones.
Right. Very hard.
Yeah. Old fish guts and fish bones, but millions of years old. So anyway, they excavate this rock out of Turkey and they wet it, they dry it, they wet it, they dry it, and then they're able to make these just ornate designs in carving it. I'm sorry, they add wax to it and then they make these ornate designs and then they kiln it and then it becomes these just beautiful pipes. So this is mine. This is a
Bob, you got a peace pipe.
This is a 7-piece meerschaum.
Jesus.
That is the Roman god Bacchus, which is the god of wine and debauchery.
You use that often, huh?
Yeah.
Debaucheries.
Yeah. But it's got, it's got the grapes on there and everything, but you see the intricate carving on this, right?
Yes.
Just amazing.
It's beautiful.
And you notice this has never been smoked before.
I see. There's no stains in it.
It is not, but I need you to touch it. I need you to hold it. Because your finger grease changes the color of the pipe. Okay. So I've had this pipe for 6 or 7 years now.
Bob trying to get me to rub some black off on it. He's slick.
Yeah, I would think of that. Actually, you're not the first black guy to hold my pipe.
Damn it.
No,
come on, Bob.
Okay, so the cool thing is your finger grease just changed the color of this. Okay, so everybody I've ever shown this to, I let them hold it, right? Because I will turn 60 next year.
Oh, wow.
And on my 60th birthday, I'm going to smoke it.
Nice.
So everybody who's ever touched this pipe, it will be a part of that experience.
That's dope.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I thought about selling it. I had $1,000 price tag on it. I couldn't ever find anything about it. Last year, I found the same pipe in England for 768 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Which is about $1,000.
$1,000.
Okay. And it said one of a kind. But I was like, no, it's not.
No,
no, it's not.
No.
So yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Wow, we just took the value.
No, I'll tell you, the crazy thing is my uncle, who loves to go to estate sales, went to estate sales in Kansas, and I said, hey uncle, if you come across pipes, people are selling pipes, buy them. I'll pay you $5 a piece for them, and I'll bring them back here and clean them up and disinfect them and turn around and sell them for a little profit. So he calls me one day and he says, Bob, I found this white pipe at this estate sale. He says, it looks like it's fake. Should we keep, should I get it? And I said, well, I don't know how much they want for it. And he said, well, they want $10 for it. I said, well, it sounds fake, but go ahead and buy it.
Yeah.
He talked him down to $6. So this pipe was actually bought for $6.
That's why it's so important that you got to go somewhere where where people are valued. You got to know your value, and then you got to go and sell your stuff to where it's valued. Like in your hands, that's $1,000 pipe, and the estate seller's hands $6. That's crazy.
But now this pipe is more of a reflection and going to be a memory for me of everyone that's touched this pipe, right? Their DNA, their finger grease has influenced the color of this pipe.
Right.
And as I smoke it, it will also change colors. The reliefs get wider and the taller points get darker. So yeah. Are we running on time or can I show you one more?
Show me one more.
Okay.
So guys,
get up for this one.
While Bob's grabbing some more goodies, make sure you like, subscribe, beat up in the comments, share, and come visit Bob down here at Tobacco Cabana here in Cedar Hill, Texas. If you are on TikTok, make sure you share the live, like, gift, whatever. So back to you, Bob.
Yeah, no, I would, look, I would love to take you on your journey. I'm not going to bullshit you. We'll get you in a nice, inexpensive pipe, or we'll get you in a nice, expensive pipe, whichever way you want to do it. And I will show you how to load it, how to light it, and how to love it. So the one more I wanted to show you, which is kind of, it's the mic drop one. Okay,
let's go.
So when they excavated Williamsburg, which was the very first colony in the United States. Let me back up. I'm sorry. When in the colonies, what you would do back then is you would go into a pub and you'd order a pipe and a pint. And they'd hand you a clay pipe and you put your tobacco in it, and you drink your beer and then smoke your pipe.
Right.
So these pipes were made out of clay. So there's really none that exist. There are like little tosser pipes, and I'll get into that in a second. But anyway, they excavated Williamsburg, and they found the original mold that they made these clay pipes with.
Oh, wow.
And that's what this is.
Wow.
This is a clay pipe that is close to the oldest one that you could ever possibly find, which is, go ahead.
Hold this.
Please do. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So what you would do is you hand it back to the tavern owner, and he'd break off an inch, and then he'd hand it to the next guy. And he would keep doing that until it got down to about that big, and that was called a tosser, which basically you just toss it in the fire. Yeah. There have been some antique ones, historic ones that have been found that are tossers, but this was made from the original clay mold.
That thing's pretty solid.
Yeah.
I wonder how they would break that. In my mind, like just sitting there.
Yeah, it would break very easily.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It just snap a little piece off of there.
So, Bob, how do we find you? How do we connect with you?
So we're at 267 Hickerson Street in Cedar Hill, Texas. We are open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 7. And I'm here mostly on the weekends, but Rhonda, if I'm not here, she can help you. But try to come in on a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Those are the days I like to be able to sit down and talk to people, and actually gives me an opportunity to, give you an education, as it were. So
greatly appreciate you, Bob. I appreciate
no, thank you, brother.
Hey,
I appreciate it very much.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
guys.
I hope it was informative.
A lot, guys. Was good for you because it was good for me. Make sure you come down to Tobacco Cabana, located here, Cedar Hill, Texas. Like, subscribe, follow the channel, Boss Talks on the Rooftop on YouTube, Kingpin Luxury KP Lux on Instagram, and RFNS56 on TikTok. Those who are on TikTok, stick with us. We'll stick around. And those of you who are joining us on YouTube, peace.